publicised Stormfront in April 2008 involved over 100 personnel and began with a briefing to the organisers.
So the way it's going to work, we've got stands in the Randwick area, we've got stands down at Kogarah Park. Teams will be split in two. They'll spend half the day in Randwick, half the day down at Kogarah, and swap over at lunchtime.
That lunch would be provided by our friendly caterers. Meanwhile, the operations staff were on duty and getting their brief
to that tray outside the ops room. If we want to send you a fax, we'll deliver it to that fax in there. Understood?
On the board was a job sheet for Randwick 5. The team had been out all night and had not been heard from for several hours. Further up the road, rescue teams were arriving for their briefing.
I'll be conducting a safety briefing so we can get this show on the road, okay? For snake bites, spider bites, etc. Okay? We have come across quite a few spiders and snakes while planning and setting up for this.
And so to Cooper Park.
The question is, there's been a mugging, and the police have requested us to do a search for this area because they believe the thief went through this area and dropped some valuables, so we're just trying to retrace the valuables. And it's good.
While at a nearby drain...
Okay, I'm the stand manager at the pumping and sandbagging stand. The situation is we've got a stormwater drain which has a piece of evidence from a crime which was a mugging, and we believe there's possibly a weapon in the drain. The police have asked the SES to assist by preventing the flow of water into the drain and pumping the drain out so that they can check for evidence in the drain. The drain's about 11 metres long, 4 metres wide, and about half a metre to 0.7 of a metre deep. And so the teams have to build an adequate wall to hold back the amount of water coming in and pump out an adequate enough amount of water so that they can lower the level of water enough for an adequate evidence search by police rescue.
At Cooper Park Forward Command, preparations were being made for a helicopter landing.
The ETA, 9:25, 9:30. At the moment, we hasn't got any information about ETC.
First, the swap checks. Size, is it big enough? And what do you reckon is
the helicopter crew briefed the teams on helicopter safety before it was time for a good old-fashioned winching.
What are they going to do to you, Peter?
They're going to hook the harness up at the moment, and then in a couple of minutes the gentleman will come down in the chopper, hook it up to his own body, onto his harness, and then subsequently into it.
With that rescue out of the way, it was time for a rescue of a different sort.
Scenario's changed. We now have people stranded on an island with a dog.
Yeah. And the dog got all excited because the water was coming up, and he ran across onto the island, and I ran across after him, and now I can't get back because all the water is overflowing everywhere. What am I going to do? What do I do with the dog?
The team quickly put together a makeshift bridge, and in no time at all, owner and dog were safe.
Good. All right.
Down the valley, another SES team were rescuing some walkers. But the storm clouds were brewing, and soon remote sites were radioing in that it was too dangerous to carry on. Everyone took shelter from the storm, and the only casualty was a video camera. But the heavens soon cleared, and it was time to squeeze in a few more stands before day's end. Starting with some chainsawing at Hutch Park. And how's this for a tarping job? But whatever happened to Randwick 5? The team sent to check on them was confronted with this. And so ends exercise Stormfront, with an after-action review and smiles all round.
Rescue me, protect me.